Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss the difference between the Android Kotlin and iOS Swift. So the first difference is in the package name. In Android, every folder and every file is connected to the package name. And if you have a well-established project and then you have a client requirement wherein you have to change the package name, then you have to make changes at a lot of places, including the Gradle file, the manifest file, and the file itself. And in this process, make mistake at any level, then this can ruin your project as well. And you have to start over all again. In case of iOS, it's called the bundle identifier, and it's fairly simple to change the bundle identifier. The only thing is you have to update the provisioning profiles for the certificate as well. The second difference is in the abstraction. In iOS, the highest level of abstraction is done by protocols. In protocols, you can have the definitions of getters and setters, the initializers, and then you can have the prototype for the method. Also, you have the extension where you can give the default implementation for that method. In case of Android, you have interface. It also has the abstract keyword. Now, abstract keyword, when you put abstract keyword to any class, it's much wider term. You can not only have the prototype for method, but you can also have the method implementations. You can have the constructors, you can have the state management, and you can have the visibility modifiers as well. There is one basic difference between iOS protocol and Android interface. In Android interface, you can also have the method implementation. However, in protocol, you cannot. The third difference is in the visibility modifiers. In Android, there is a visibility modifier called as the protected. In iOS, there is a visibility modifier called as the file private. So protected is not there in iOS and file private is not there in Android. So what's the difference? Protected is limited to that class and its subclasses, while file private is private to that file. However, it's different from private. In file private, you can have multiple classes in one file and still you can access the file private. But if you keep that class outside in a different file, then you won't be able to access. The last difference is in IDE. I think the Android IDE is coming, it's kind of an extension from Eclipse, so it's very huge compared to iOS. I think the iOS IDE, what I felt, is lighter than the Android's IDE. And also the Android search is very much similar